watching
State of...
You are watching
Ask the Instructor. Absorb the knowledge. Become the expert. Hello and welcome to this week's episode of State of Real Estate, a special Black Friday sale edition of State of Real Estate / Ask the Instructor, whatever you want to call it. Just make sure you tune in every Wednesday, every Friday. Really, we're dropping videos almost every single day to help you advance your real estate career. But let's get right to it. What I'm here to share with you today is the Black Friday sale. So this deal that we've got going on right now for Black Friday surpasses any deal you're going to get anytime the rest of the year, especially when you combine together the special tuition offer we have for our Complete Jumpstart Video On Demand bundle. But you could also get the Complete Jumpstart bundle for live in-person and live online classes as well. So Black Friday tuition rates are now live. Use promo code Black Friday at checkout right now to save on almost any new order, any new course registration at tampaschoolofrealestate.com. So again, that's promo code Black Friday at tampaschoolofrealestate.com. Now is the time to start our 2026 New Year, New Career Challenge. Now, you may be wondering, what is the New Year, New Career Challenge? Well, we got a new year coming around, and if you want to have a new career in 2026, the time to start is now. We have students currently working towards this 2026 New Year, New Career Challenge that are committed to passing their state exam by the end of the year, because on January 3rd, we have a very special event where you could showcase your new license to several real estate brokers who are actively recruiting in the Central Florida area. And so that's our 2026 New Year, New Career Challenge. Get started right now. Because if you've been interested in the schedule flexibility that real estate allows for, the ability to make your own schedule, work your own hours, while also having unlimited income potential, to where you could really build something even bigger than yourself someday, whether that's a brokerage or even just your own real estate team. But from the get-go, from the start, you're your own boss. And that's why the post-licensing course in your Complete Jumpstart bundle is so essential, because it helps teach you more about being the boss of your real estate business, whereas your pre-licensing is going to focus a lot on the laws and rules that you need to pass the state exam and earn that license. But that state exam, that 100-question multiple-choice exam for the state and the 100-question multiple-choice exam for your class exam, that's an extremely low barrier to entry. You have to get fingerprinted, you do an application with the state, and you pass the exams, and you've got a real estate license. And with that license, it opens you up to many opportunities to be able to earn commissions, from being a full-service real estate agent to simply referring business to another agent who actually does the deal in exchange for a percentage of the commission. That does require an active real estate license, but it's a super part-time way to hold your real estate license and actually use it to make some pretty good money. Because imagine if there's a $10,000 commission, and it doesn't take too much to get a $10,000 commission. That's only about 3% on about $330,000. $333,000 at 3% is just under $10,000. And so if you refer that deal to an agent, a typical referral fee is usually about 25%. So that's $2,500 as the referral fee. But you have to have a real estate license to be able to take advantage of that opportunity. And it doesn't just end with residential real estate, nor does it end in Florida. Because you could refer for residential, commercial, industrial, agricultural, as well as businesses, not just here in Florida, but all over the world. To other states, to other countries. As long as you're not violating any of those local laws in those areas, which I've yet to find it, you're allowed to earn that referral fee simply by having an active Florida real estate license. And you just park your license with a referral brokerage. So there you don't have to join the MLS. You don't have to pay for the realtor boards or any of that other stuff. it's a very low cost way to use your real estate license and still have pretty significant earnings potential. Because what if that commission is $100,000 instead of $10,000? Now your 25% instead of being $2,500 is $25,000. Or maybe you're the agent on the other side doing that deal, earning $75,000 in one single transaction. And yes, there's even bigger commissions than that are out there. And in real estate, you could be a full-time top producing agent, or you could just work the hours that you want. You could do this part-time or full-time, and really anything in between. And again, even super part-time in that referral only type of capacity. But that's why you want to come out to the career fair on January 3rd. You could register right now at FloridaRealEstateCareerFair.com. That's FloridaRealEstateCareerFair.com, and come see for yourself the schedule flexibility, the unlimited income potential, the ability to be your own boss, the low barrier to entry, the opportunities that are available, as well as, again, being able to do this part-time or full-time. You could wait until next year, until 2026, to see for yourself, or you could take my word for it today, start this new career challenge, and get your license by the new year. So come January 3rd, at least if you don't have the exam passed yet at the state, maybe you're still waiting on approvals, maybe you're still finishing up the course, at least you're leaps and bounds ahead to where if you're just coming on January 3rd, wanting to find out, wanting to learn more. And we have very flexible programs, specifically our video on demand program that bottles up our instructor-led classroom experience and delivers it in a 24/7 on-demand video-based format. Short, easy to follow videos that you do anytime, day or night, through the website or through the TSRE mobile app. This course specifically right here is the video on demand. It's our most flexible program, and again, it gives you an instructor-led program where you have an instructor guiding you through the material with short, easy to follow videos that are just a couple minutes long each. And you could get 12 months access to this with that special Black Friday promotion right now. Just remember promo code Black Friday at checkout, and you're going to register online at realestateonlinecourse.com. So that's realestateonlinecourse.com. You can also go to tampaschoolofrealestate.com and click on online course, and that'll take you to this same page. But this makes it easy, realestateonlinecourse.com. Now, this course is what the state requires to get your real estate license. It teaches you laws and rules and basic principles and practices, but it has a lot of information in it. It's ultimately 500 pages, which leads you to believe that, wow, you're going to know a whole lot about real estate, but this is just the beginning. This is just the tip of the iceberg. This is focusing on laws and rules, whereas this course, post-licensing, this one that's in red up here, this is required after you get your license, after you've demonstrated your ability to know the laws and rules on the state exam. You have to then take this course. So the only one up here that is not required is this one in the middle, which is the exam prep tools. These are actually optional. You don't need the exam prep tools, but you do need that FREC required pre-licensing course to be able to take the state exam. And then once you pass the state exam, you'll need this FREC required post-licensing. But the thing about post-licensing is there's no state exam, number one. Number two, it's going to focus on real-world concepts. So ultimately, you could get your real estate license before January as part of this New Year, New Career Challenge, and you could, as soon as you're licensed, begin this post-licensing course, which is now going to help you figure out a business plan. It's going to help you learn more of the business side of real estate. For example, instead of the essentials of a contract, you're learning how to present offers to a client. Instead of basics of appraisal, you're learning how to price property to sell. So this is a much more business-oriented curriculum that's going to be much more relevant now that you have a real estate license that you could use. But doing this course, first and foremost, before you join a brokerage, will help make sure you pair yourself with the right brokerage for your vision of your real estate career. And it's not just as simple as part-time or full-time, or does the brokerage provide leads. It's what type of business are you trying to build? And not just the goals and what metrics that you want to hit to be able to not just cover your expenses, but hit the goals that you're after, to be able to take nicer vacations, to be able to move into a bigger house in a nicer neighborhood, to buy a nicer car, to be able to set aside money for your kids' college fund, to all these things it is that you may want to do. You could accomplish that, but you want to have a plan so you know exactly how much income you need to generate to achieve those goals, and then you have a larger, more detailed plan that breaks down how you're going to achieve that level of income, not just in the number of homes that you need to sell, but how are you going to find those clients? to get that many contracts, to get that many closings, to hit those goals, and then more? How do you hire an assistant? How do you build a team of unlicensed people without breaking the law? So there is still some elements of the law in this post-licensing course, but again, it's much more business-oriented. There's no state exam. And when you pre-register with our Complete Jumpstart bundle by getting the pre-licensing and the post-licensing, you're essentially getting our exam prep basically for free. Or pennies on the dollar if it doesn't work out to be free. But with most of the way these Complete Jumpstart bundles work out right now with the tuition rates we've got going on, whether it's in person or the online programs, you basically get the exam prep for free when you pre-register with that Complete Jumpstart bundle. And so this exam prep right here, this is where I like to show the difference between these books. Check that out. Can't really tell too much from the front because they are about the same size this way, but it's this way where the difference lies. 500 pages versus about 100 pages. I think 111 is how many exact pages this one is. 500 versus 111. So this is literally 20% of the length of this textbook. So this textbook is ultimately the better legal reference. It has more details in here about the laws and rules, making it ultimately the most correct reference material. However, when it comes to studying for your exam, knowing every detail isn't what's going to help you pass the exam. A lot of times it ends up overwhelming you more than anything, which is why focusing and narrowing in on the most important key points that you want to drill. And this is a whole interactive workbook that you could follow along the videos just like you're in a weekend prep class. But the benefit of the videos is now you could use those 24/7. And all of this includes 1 year access. You get 1 year access for all of your exam prep and your pre-licensing, so that way you've got plenty of time to be able to take this. You could finish this course in less than 1 week. We have several people right now that are trying to complete this challenge and trying to get this course done this week when they just enrolled in it. So this course right here can be completed in less than 1 week. We have live schedules that are 7 days, as well as 2 weeks and 3 weeks, and evening classes and weekend classes. We've got tons of different schedules for this. But again, any of these programs, you could get the Complete Jumpstart bundle, which is going to include your post-licensing and the exam prep. So that's why we call it the Complete Jumpstart, because you've got everything you need to accelerate through the exam process and get right into learning the business once you have your real estate license in the post-licensing course. And our biggest, our best deal right now isn't just the Complete Jumpstart for any course, it's specifically for this video on demand program. This video on demand program, you could get the entire Complete Jumpstart bundle for less than just the pre-licensing course would cost in person. To take this class in a live in-person schedule, that's $497. You could get this entire bundle that includes the video on demand instructor-led pre-licensing, the video on demand instructor-led post-licensing, as well as the exam prep that includes over 14 hours of video, hundreds of practice questions in the question simulator, and 5 hours of audio review in the audio review. On top of about 3 hours worth of exam tips and strategies in the secrets of the exam. So that's all included. It's our total bundle for your first 2 years in real estate to satisfy all of your Florida Real Estate Commission requirements for your first 2 years in real estate. And once you get past this post-licensing, you're grandfathered in essentially, and the renewal requirement you've got to do is super simple. It's a 30-question open book exam every 2 years after that, so it's very simple to maintain your license. Also very inexpensive, less than $50 usually to do that continuing education course, to renew your license after this every 2 years after. So basically 4 years from when you get your license, that's when you'll have that continuing education due. And you can enroll directly for this right now. Just remember to put in promo code Black Friday, and you could go directly to the checkout with tsre.us/jumpstart. That's TSRE for Tampa School Real Estate.us/jumpstart. That'll take you right to the checkout. Or if you go to realestateonlinecourse.com, you could view the full details of this bundle package. You could actually even see the video demo of the course and a whole lot more. You could even see a lot of reviews of our past students. And when you enroll in any of our instructor-led programs, any of the exam prep tools, the video on demand, or the live instructor-led programs, you'll have access to the TSRE community through the TSRE app and website. You simply sign in the same places you access your course, and you can connect with licensees and aspiring professionals from all over the world that already have their real estate license, that are just getting started, that just passed their exam, along with so many amazing stories of what people have done, what they've overcame, how they exactly did it. So this is a great networking opportunity. Still come to the career fair on January 3rd because that in-person event is going to be even better networking. But honestly, you have a potential for even significantly more because there's thousands of people in this TSRE community. It's really extensive. There's tons of discussion boards on there, so definitely hop in there and take advantage of that. If you want to speak with one of our advisors, confidentially, of course, you could reach out to us at 813-333-2676. Again, that's 813-333-2676. We're here to answer any questions you have and assist you in any way we can to help you achieve your real estate goals, your real estate dreams. Take advantage of our comprehensive curriculums, the expert support that we provide, the interactive learning, whether you're doing that on demand or in person, that 24/7, 365 access, because even if you take a live class, you still have access to digital materials 24/7 and 365. And you could log in right through our website, or you could download the TSRE mobile app, which gives you offline mode, easier access, and a whole lot more. Again, the phone number, if you have any questions, you need any help, you're not sure what course you need to sign up for, you're not sure if real estate is right for you, reach out to us. The phone number is 813-333-2676. Again, that's 813-333-2676. Call us up 24/7. You could also text us at that number. Again, it's 813-333-2676. Or you could just head right over to tampaschoolofrealestate.com. Or just Google Tampa School of Real Estate. Or even faster, TSRE for Tampa School of Real Estate. TSRE. You'll find us online on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Pinterest, on TikTok, on LinkedIn, anywhere it is that you go. You can check out our Google reviews, our Facebook reviews, our Trust Index reviews of students that took the online programs, of students that took the in-person programs, of students that have used the exam prep tools, of students that have changed their lives, of students that have gone on to get Netflix series after becoming a real estate professional. There's so much opportunity in real estate, whatever it is that you want to make of it. I'm here to say that you can. You can, and we want to help you get there any way that we can. It starts typically with earning that real estate license to open the door to those new opportunities. So don't delay. Get enrolled now. Find out more at tampaschoolofrealestate.com or call us up 24/7 at 813-333-2676. That's about all the time that we've got for today. I want to thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back Friday for State of Real Estate. Until then, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you on Friday.
The most powerful tool to study for your real estate exam is the Question Simulator from Tampa School of Real Estate. We've used our years of experience in preparing students for the Florida real estate exam to bring you the most powerful exam study tool available. In the Question Simulator, you'll be able to go directly to a particular unit so you can focus on the sections where you need the most practice. We have also included the percentages of each unit so you know which units are the most important for your real estate exam. Every question will immediately give you detailed feedback, which is almost always more important than the question or the answer themselves. After completing all the questions in a particular unit, you can go through question by question and review any that you've gotten wrong. You could also print out a report at the end of each quiz. The Question Simulator from Tampa School of Real Estate is 100% mobile compatible, so you can practice with test questions anywhere you have your phone with you. Enroll now at questionsimulator.com and get ready to pass your exam.